This is what, session 9, is it?
I think. Yeah.
Yep. So it's been a bit of a time since we last did this.
Hey, real life trumps everything else, yeah?
Yes, it's been a busy few months. People getting married, moving house, and every member of my family and my wife's family wanted to come down.
Well, if you're further south, that means that you have more sun.
Well, I haven't actually moved. I've only moved from one half of the town to another, but yeah, still everyone wants to see the new house for some reason. Weirdos. Okay, so what happened last time? I have a little bit trouble remembering.
Horrible work travel.
Yes.
It was
We
all
spent a
Sam's
million
fault.
years and
Yep, you basically had the world's worst attempt at jumping from one side to another, and what was supposed to be a quick jump down to Terra Nova turned into a whole session. Pretty much. Which is great for me, because that was just padding.
Yes, watch as a bunch of grown men start crying.
That was one of the best few hours I've ever had in the middle of a work day, I have to admit. Just tuning in and watching that.
Now we've got our nice little Elite Advanced Warp jaded. Since after that, you'd have to be jaded.
What could possibly go wrong? The worst round.
Yeah. It has the nice little benefit of no longer causing insanity from warp encounters.
Oh shit, I don't have that.
Nope, you're still at threat.
Well,
could
if
that
it's any
gained
consolation.
5 sanity in one session, yeah? And 1 corruption.
Yep, we have our first corruption point.
Oh yes, we did, didn't we?
Yes. Actually, we had. Oh yeah, because I think Sin's corruption was beforehand, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think Sin kind of. Well, you didn't start with some, but you got it very early in your time.
Yeah, I got mine from. I got some corruption from the demon.
Oh yeah. But
When
yeah.
he came on board.
So at the moment,
Yeah.
Serpentis is doing the best out of you lot.
That was because I missed the whole Farrago with the demon on the ship. I'm sure once that sort of starts catching up, I'll be joining you all in the crazy bar.
Yeah, well, voting that we move the demon from Esh's quarters to his.
Oh, you dick. Why? No, like, that's what I find out when I sort of at long last wake up after the coma or something, just like see the demon from scene, just thinking, I should have stayed in bed.
Not in the best way.
Should have stayed asleep.
Okay,
If it
so
wasn't for the fact I suspect that the demon would give me corruption points if I turned it into a hat, I so would do that.
It was the best.
just walking around with a demon hat.
It's every time you
Demon
put
skin
that fucker on.
Instant hatred from
I think
anybody.
stopping us from drawing hats on it.
Oh, have I locked that layer? While I think about it. Yes, there we go. Okay, so the captain has wandered off somewhere in the ship. We're not quite sure what's happened to him yet. We're not quite sure what's happened to the Voyage Master either. So there will be a couple of slots opening up after this, I assume. Depending if Orv gets back to me. So have to see what new scion the Bashara dynasty sends your way.
If it's like a 4-year-old regent, I am resigning.
Don't give plate people ideas.
Shit. Disregard. Oh god. I've opened up that can of worms.
Yeah. Okay, so you finally reached Terra Nova. What was your plans here again? I kind of forgot.
We were going there to see what the hell was going on, whether there was anything wrong, just checking up.
Okay.
Slightly delayed checkup, yeah.
No
Yeah.
kidding, after 3 years.
Actually, when was the last time you actually arrived at Terran Calm there?
It was one of the first places we showed up at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
and
that's
Then we've never been back.
it's actually about 4 years since you last went there. So it's there's actually a couple more ships in orbit. It seems to be reintegrating into the Empire quite well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent.
As you arrive in system, you land, and Planetary Governor Macarius meets you. Still, a giant dreadnought.
Because that's what you should be.
Yeah. He's been polished up with a bit new layer of gold tint on him, though, and he's got a few purity seals that are stuck on. You know, he's got to keep
Well,
up
that's
with
nice.
got to keep up with the fashion. Maybe an extra skull or two.
Hmm.
My friends, it's good to meet you. He kind of
Good.
swings his arm and nearly destroys a pillar.
It's good to be back.
How can I help?
Well, we were just here to make sure everything was okay after, what has it now been, 4 years, actually. I kind of stared at the rest of the party.
Yes, I've had to liquidate a few members of the family, you know, but they were minor ones. It was not much of a problem.
Or a loss, I would hope.
No, a fair bit of inbreeding has happened since I was last here.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, IQ
No
rates have
comment.
definitely gone south in my family. I'm hoping I've got quite a few I can breed out. I'm pretty sure I can keep things going. Yeah. It's a bit of a pet project. It's tied away the eons.
Well, considering the
cobwebs.
locations of the tombs, that makes sense.
Yes, I'm going to have half of them demolished, I think.
Only half?
Possibly more, you know. The more garish ones to start.
Isn't that all of them?
No. Some of my like more closer descendants had actually some good taste.
But certainly, I think the last few generations you could safely...
Yes, we're reusing the bricks for, you know, homes and stuff like that. It's good. Trade's going well. Yeah, we're sending many men to Lucian's Breath and coming back with extra skills we never had before. And yeah, no real trouble. We've even had a few extra traders come through.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
we've
Go on,
actually
sorry.
got a little bit of... We would actually like to have a little bit of information on this single trader. He's been a bit of a problem to us.
Oh yes. Who would this be?
I can't pronounce that guy's name.
No, nor can I. It's...
Zersh?
I can't even remember it.
Zershan?
Zershan, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. That's probably the closest.
Smug French mustache man.
Yes.
Yes, that's how we identify him in future.
Zershan, yeah. Oh, that's the
Zershan.
wrong one. There we go.
Wait, you have multiple nemesis? Oh, goody.
Everyone's got multiple nemesis. This guy.
Yes, that's the one.
Yes.
That's the one,
Happy
yes.
man. Yep. I don't recognise the name, but you know, several ships have come through, and I only really speak to the captains. Oh, wasn't quick enough, was
Fair
I?
enough.
And it wasn't even a hat. Come on, man.
Stands
Okay.
look, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how far... I'm sorry, I shall try that again when I can speak English. How long ago did he come here?
2 years. Yeah,
That's
I think he was 2 years. He was looking for any of your any facilities that may have been built here since you arrived. Apparently, he was thinking about having his own real estate in the area. Seemed quite disappointed you left nothing behind for him to expand on.
Well, if you would...
If you'd call it that, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Expand upon, maybe not the right turn of phrase. I trust he left a good rank, but he didn't say attempt to... how do I put it? He hasn't necessarily gotten along with our master, so he didn't attempt to say sully his name or some such while he was here, I hope.
No, he had nothing but good words for you.
Oh, good, okay, I mean, we'd hope to have to chase him up on that.
No, he just suggested that he would be able to provide better services, but I'm grateful to your master. The rescuing me from that tomb was a great deal. I'm willing to keep a trade up with you rather than some fly-by-night. I did not like the man's character, to be honest.
That's very decent of you.
Understandable. He's a great big ponce, but he does have a clever streak to him.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, so. Oh yes, and Ash sends his apologies. He was busily wrestling something last time we saw him. He will resurface again soon, I'm sure.
Or bits of him.
Okay,
Soon
out
as
of
relative
character,
when
I'm
you lost
laughing
the
my
wolf
ass
for
off
years.
here.
Soon as relative.
Yes.
Okay.
But even the new relative could have bumped him off.
Again, stop giving the Fred ideas.
Oh yeah, sorry.
The trouble is, I'm just worried all these horrible ideas are just going to converge into one sort of.
What, I thought you were
I'm
a
just
4-year-old
waiting for somebody to
psychopath.
come up with a flash clone idea where Xertians killed him and replaced him with a flash clone or something.
Or no, or it is Xersha just with like the world's worst disguise on, that apparently.
Top hat
Shave
and
the
a monocle.
goatee off.
Yeah, exactly. Top hat, monocle, and like a really ostentatious fake handlebar. Yes, I'm Francois Bakura. Totally related.
You know, the sad thing is, with the way that we roll out of combat, he'd probably get away with it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, he would. We could roll to hit, but that's pretty much it.
Hey, I'm still proud of my 10,000 kills, so...
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
Is this like the Lord of the Rings, the counting up? Is it? Yeah, 10,000.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I man the ship guns. I'm automatically going to win.
You stole me, killed you bastard. I was away that week. That should have been my 10,000. But ew. Damn it.
Right, so
Anyway, it seems as if Terra... God damn it. It seems as if Terra Nova is actually fairly in order. I mean, Von Knob has
Well-
not come by and stolen.
no,
Yeah,
no,
Tried,
it doesn't-
but we should ask if there's anything else that we can help him with.
Yes.
You know, there's of course plenty of problems that we can help with. There's and come up with a good deal for both of our parties.
Yes, I mean, we've been spending a great deal of time away from Terra Nova. I'm sure we can come up with something to help him out with on our travels.
Yes. Well, we are slightly behind in the technological curve, as you may know. So, anything that could give us an advantage there. Planetary defences are lacking. And since we've come into contact with you, we know how dangerous. Sorry, how dangerous it is out there in the world. So anything we could use to protect the system would be useful to us.
I'm just nodding my head.
As always, we can supply manpower, and with the mining equipment, we could supply raw materials. So I'm sure there's something you can find that we find useful.
If we were able to, okay, this is out of character here.
Yeah.
We could actually, if we provided the mining material or mining machines, he'd be able to provide materials to our colony. And but what's this about planetary defenses that he needs?
Basically, he's got none. There's there's nothing in orbit that could stop a ship.
So
he just kind of
that'd be a nice little. We'd have to get in touch with the Mechanicus to get anything like that. We need to do that anyway.
We do, actually. We can put that on the shopping list when we get there. And I probably would treat that as a priority over the mining machines, just because, well, it'll probably be a lot
Planetary
easier to do the
defences.
mining once we have the defences up, yeah.
Plus 100 teeth is just round the corner.
That
and
also.
Near here, isn't he? Could we get the maps up?
Oh yeah, sorry, I've got them here. I haven't shared them with you.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, thanks.
I know what I'm doing. Honest.
Absence makes the technology grow yonder.
No, I don't know.
That was bad.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologise for that one, actually. I have to cover for trust. I'm not doing a very good job of it.
Yeah,
me-
don't worry. Not unless you surprise me with another round of intravenous Snozzberries.
It makes perfect sense to him. Probably only to him.
You do know I am going to have to introduce Schnozberry as an actual thing now.
Yes,
Oh, please
this
do.
will be interesting.
Oh, please do.
Well,
Like,
did
Have it as a
we wanted-
soporific sedative or something.
A sedative, perhaps. heavily, what's the word? Heavy opiate.
Yes. Which, of course, we made the cracking decision to put into booze. Repeatedly. Yep. Welcome to the Live on the
Makes
Road
sense.
Trader. Right.
Oh, we could market
Right.
it to Solus.
That's actually not half a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a cash crop for Belka until you get the weapons up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
And
too,
Belka's
actually.
right next to him. It's a day-long trip, so...
Yeah, you actually
Yeah.
rolled well on that one, didn't you?
Yeah, that was one of the few. Yeah,
Yep.
that was one of the few warp.
Although it's a
Connections,
day
which is
from
relatively
Solus and Carmine to Belka, you don't know what it is from Belka to Solus and Carmine yet.
True,
Oh,
although
it
it
could be the
can't
other
be
way.
significantly longer unless we roll natural 99. In which
But
case,
they
all
say
bets are off.
that.
Oh, come on, it's going to happen already anyway. We may as well get started on the foreshadowing.
Yeah.
True enough. God damn.
I mean, let's
Good luck.
just
We're gonna roll all ones.
well, given what we rolled in the D20s before the session started, I wouldn't put it past us. Okay, so shall we then focus on getting the guys planetary defenses first, just because it's probably inevitably if we got them the mining machines, first pirates would rock up and then we'd be out of pocket and they'd have been attacked by our defenses. So
Yeah.
it's
I'd
probably
say,
safe
yeah.
if we get them defenses
I'd
first.
say that's actually a good idea. We'd get the planetary defenses, and it would also get us contacts in the Mechanicus for when we need to do our stuff.
That as well, actually, yes. I mean,
Yeah.
in all fairness, we've
I
got
already have contacts in there, being
being a tech priest. Yeah.
mechanical contacts. Some actually mechanical, but
I was going to say, do you know the drinks machine on the third floor? He's been overcharging me for my soda recently. It's been terrible.
yes.
Sort 'em out,
but
man.
yeah, I've got that pure Adeptus Mechanicus, and that's a pretty big group. So
Yeah, precisely. Actually, so you are probably going to be the face of this operation, which means we are.
I'll be the one that gets us in.
Yes.
Somebody else will have to be the face, because even with that plus 10, I'm gonna have a 40 total.
Yeah, don't look at me. 37.
Who does have the best? Because I know I can trick them into liking me.
Well, we're talking fellowship here, aren't we? So I've got
Yeah,
37.
34 here. So,
Why do I get the horrible feeling that both of our face characters aren't actually here right now?
Nope.
Hey, so the combat characters are away when we have demons on board, and the diplomats are away when we have talking to do. This is sounding like a really nasty recurring pattern.
And yet, I've shown
Yep.
up to every damn thing.
Well played. All right, regarding the soundness of the plan is one thing, but at least we actually have a plan.
yeah, it's a sound plan, so we'll
But
work
we
on.
know where they are. I mean, we don't have any Mechanicus and enclaves at all.
Well, I suppose there's probably going to be there are forge worlds probably going to be outside of the Calixis sector.
Yes, but
The ex-
think about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, spats in the Calixis sector. But I suppose transport on that would be a bit of a nightmare, wouldn't it?
Well, we do have a transport, but it's going between Solus and Belka. Speaking of, if they've gone between Solus and Belka a whole bunch,
Yeah.
wouldn't they actually have?
Yeah,
a,
I'll make it a 1 day each way.
okay.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Well, it can be 1 day for them, and eventually we'll have to chart the warp jump.
Yeah,
see
1
what it
day for
really
them.
is.
Yeah, 1 day for an untrained bunch of transport captains. Maybe about 3 or 4 years for the trained, expert rogue trader crew.
Yeah.
I'm not letting that go.
Don't worry, we're not either.
Good, good.
I don't think you're ever going to let that session go. That's the session you're going to be talking about to your grandkids.
Artist.
Yeah. Until we get one worse. So,
Oh,
do you want to start it?
that?
It will happen, and
Do we
it
wanna
will be continuing the naming scheme.
Yep. Do we want to swing by Lucian's Breath and start there to see where they got their mining equipment from?
Well, we're not going for mining equipment. We're going for planetary
Oh.
defenses.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but having said
Yeah.
that, if we're talking strictly planetary defense equipment, aren't there a couple of war worlds around here? I mean, I imagine they'd have to have something of that fashion.
So we're going to steal theirs?
Well,
Well, it depends on who's fighting there.
steel will be not maybe exactly the plan.
well, there's only one way to find out.
Well, we've stolen several ships already, but
hey,
Hey, we acquired
litigation.
those fair and square.
Besides which, one of them attacked us and we took his ship as bounty anyway. That was perfectly legit. Rules of the space sea, man. I know all about pirates.
It's not what not.
Precisely. But yeah, should we go with that as a plan, or unless anybody's got any other ideas?
So Zaith then? Since it's
I've
probably closer?
just lost it on the map. Actually, yeah, it probably is the closest, isn't it?
It's right
And
next to
get to top-
Solus.
And we get to stop off at Solace. This is a good thing.
But knowing our luck, we're gonna end up misrolling and go to Aguzia or something.
Probably. But on the other,
Yay!
why are you cheering at?
Why? He wants more insanity points.
Wants it to happen, it won't happen.
Yeah.
What's
I don't know, it seems like
You've
the
got one
rules.
person who wants to go insane.
But
I have no words.
Yeah.
But at least we know it's only a 3-day trip from here to Solace if we get it right.
Alright.
yep.
I have to use the
Are you
old
sure
table.
we want to try to go from Terra Nova to Solus again?
That's fine. That's fine.
That's a
That
stable
3
one.
days jump.
That
Yeah.
one plot. So I mean, the
Oh,
worst.
that's true. That is plotted, isn't it?
weeks, which is a bitch, but it's not exactly. We end up back in time in the year of the Horus Heresy on the wrong side of the Expanse. If that
Well,
does happen, I'm going to punch myself.
since this
Because
is only a
it's probably
3-day
space house
trip,
space.
since this is only a 3-day trip, can I use the computer, please?
Yeah, actually, good idea.
Yeah. I computed. I need a rest after my last whoops. After that last session. So,
Kidding.
No,
So,
computer.
Armed guard after that last session.
Crap, what's the page? I don't have that book, I don't think.
Oh, I always forget which bloody book it's in. I need to write
The
it
what?
down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap, what book?
Into the Storm.
That's the one. I need more room around me. Dee, 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 dee. Alright, macro batteries. Dum, dum, dum.
Okay, this is the point where it cuts out a little bit, and all of a sudden it speeds up, and we have funny music playing.
It shouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't be that bad at all if this thing had actually an index that worked.
Gotta love their bookkeeping.
Yep.
I've got like 6 different bookmarks in my book right now.
Yeah. Crew quarters. Come on, it should be something blatantly obvious. Star chart collection, no.
Anyone got the
What's the
elevator?
computer called again?
Void abacus.
Void abacus. I've got vaulted ceilings.
Isn't it like page 140 something?
Possibly. Which book?
Page 1. I just searched it up on the internet. It says Void Abacus, page 141 of Fantasy Flights Into the Storm.
141. Oh yes, I'm looking in the spaceship section when actually the Void Abacus, which is only used on spaceships, is in the extended armory.
Go figure.
Yeah, that's why I can't find the bloody thing. Let's put a bookmark there because I'm sure we're going to be going back to it. Right.
So-
So this is expecting logic from RPG books, which is just never the
I know.
case.
I should learn.
How dare you, Gray? Anyway, so what do I roll? Tech use, right?
Yep.
Alright, how many times do I have to roll it?
One
okay.
per year.
No, so passing time real estate. So it's I've done the other one too many times now. I'm trying to get this one stuck in my head. So we're doing duration. Okay, locate the Astronomicon.
Okay, so that's against tech use, right?
Yes.
Alright, so tech use is plus 10. Is since this is computer systems and stuff, do I get machine spirit?
Yeah, I'll give you machine spirit.
10, 20.
And it's plus 10 because it's an ordinary test.
Oh, it's ordinary?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's plus 10 for ordinary, plus 10 for machine spirit, plus 10 for the MIU, and plus 10 for the combi tool.
Actually, it just says, having an abacus network to the ship's systems allowed the crew to safely plot warp jumps of up to 5 to 10 days with an ordinary navigation test. So it's navigation.
Oh, navigation?
Yep. And that's charting. So I think it skips the Astronomicon and just goes to charting the course.
Oh,
'Cause
cool.
I'm guessing the machine doesn't care about the Astronomicon, does it? It can't see it.
Well, it's a machine. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just got to chart the course now. So, ordinary navigation test, please. Navigation
Alright,
warp.
Anybody have navigation?
Let's say so next year does.
Oh,
And
it's
continuing.
begins.
Right.
It continues, you mean?
Fair point.
But so you failed by. So you failed to chart the course. It means you're ignorant of any dangers ahead. So this will affect the chance of any serious warp encounters. Now we steal the vessel, which is a navigation warp test.
Navigation warp. Oh, hey, look at that.
Okay, do.
Yep. That's Sin's navigation warp skill is navigation warp 52. So that's 4 degrees of success. Which means it reduced it down to a quarter, so in about a day
Sweet.
you arrive at Solace and Carmine, which is far too quick to even worry about a warp encounter. There you go. So, you've reached Solace and Carmine. What's your next step?
Well, my next step is renewing every single premium membership I had in every club on that planet, because being away for 3 years probably means they've run out, the bastards.
Yeah. It's
I
not
shake my
looking
fist
good
at
for
the rest
that.
of the officers as I run off to do that.
Well, we got
So
to
minus
So
profit
we're going to
factor,
Zaith, right?
I think that's the general plan, yes.
Hmm.
At the very least, it's the closest war world, and it's... Okay, you could sue me for famous last words later, but it's relatively close to Solace, even if it is an uncharted route, so it should be okay.
Should.
Like I said, you could sue me for it later.
I won't sue you. I'll shoot you.
That... Oh, yeah, suing is trust thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Point.
I'll turn you into a servitor.
Oh, not cool.
Okay.
Not cool.
So you jump into Zaeth. Or hopefully. Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, hopefully already we've lost control of the ship. On the map. This is a very drunken straight line.
Don't make me lock the tokens. Be like.
It's
Okay.
like 4-year-old in a brewery.
Seven and 8.
Are these the punishments you're dishing out for us?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of. That seems massively harsh, so I'm just gonna do D5 plus D5 plus 1 day. 6 days apparently.
This is what happens when
Gotta
you try
love the warp.
personal favour.
Okay, so
Warp is going to kill us faster than anything else in this galaxy.
so it's a Surly route, which means that it's a minus 10 to senescence and double the duration, so it's now at a 12-day route.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is your job, Sin. It's
Yep.
past the computer.
Time to divine the auguries.